I've had a bad trip this time coming from Pennsylvania. The 2 nights in the motel was kind of nice. I could handle that. But then in Montgomery, my CB drive joint went out. And I've been able to make it this far. Yesterday, I beat these streets trying to buy an hour's worth of work at $10, finish gas, getting out into Baton Rouge. Can you believe I cannot find a job nowhere? There's some people, oh, I'd love to give you a job, but it's against company policy. And, other people just don't have anything. So I'd like some prayer, because I'm going to beat those streets again today. It's going to be even a worse day, being Sunday.
You need money for gas?
Yes, I'm about $10 will get me into Baton Rouge.
The guy gave him $10 this morning.
That's right.
That's from God.
Praise the Lord.
Thank God. Don't think He gave it to me.
Oh, it's all.
A driver gave it to him. He gave it to
Isn't that
me.
wild how he just said $10?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
That's all it's going to take.
Gee, that's a coincidence.
That's all it's going to take. 3 gallons of gas will get me into Baton Rouge. And then the people I work with there, they're going to be happy to see me. I lost my cell phone.
Is there anybody out there who can shine?
Jesus!
Anytime we'll be fine. Is there anybody out there who can grow?
Jesus!
And would like to see a little flower grow? Shine on me, shine on me, shine.
Now, I actually misspelled it, but God had a purpose for it. Because it's about altering your life. You know what I'm saying? It's about altering your life. And you hear all these churches and they say, hey, with every head bowed and every eye closed, you know, and they start talking and preaching hard, you know. If you want Jesus, you know, come on down, walk down. Oh, everybody keep your head down. And a buddy of mine, I'm talking to him on the phone, he was telling me about a pastor who said, every eye open, every head up. If you don't have the ability to get up and walk down, it ain't going to stick. And if you really want Jesus, I want everybody to see. You know, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. If you ain't willing to look up, if you ain't willing to say, if it doesn't get to a spot in your life when you say, you know what, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. I don't care what my family thinks about me. I don't care what my friends think about me, my work. I don't care. Look, I need Jesus. I need Jesus, man. I need Jesus. I know I'm going to hell. I know I'm going to hell without Him. Jesus, please save me. When you get to that spot, you ain't going to care who's looking at you. You ain't going to care who's talking about you. You ain't going to care who's threatening to kill you. Because they're done. We serve an awesome God.
Amen.
We serve an awesome God. He will protect us. And He will watch over us. But it's time for Christians to stand up.
Yep.
It's time for Christians to say, you know what, my Jesus is more important than getting along with me.
That's right.
My Jesus. That's my Jesus. We've been asked to be involved with a Christian unity conference next week. Different people from around the world. They got different people coming in on YouTube. Or Stick'em actually, but it's a bunch of YouTube people. And they've asked us to be a part of it. I don't expect to be asked back.
You better not be.
We're showing up to this one. We're showing up to this one. Praise the Lord. God bless you. God bless you.
Oh, Lord, yeah, you better not be asked back. And Abraham said to his young men, abide here with the ass. I and the lad will go yonder and worship. And look what he said. And come again. God told him to go kill his son. He brought men with him. He says, we're going up there to worship. And we coming back. Come on. Huh? Why would he say we're coming back when God told him to go kill him? Because he knew God. Because God had promised, in Isaac shall his seed be, and he'd be a father of many nations. Abraham believed God. Abraham, in verse 6 says he took the wood for burnt off and laid it on Isaac's son, took the fire in his hand and the knife, and they went both together. And even little Isaac asked him, said, Father, Abraham said, here I am, son. He said, where's the lamb? And what did he say? God will provide a lamb. He put his son on the altar, got the fire ready, picked the knife up to get him. And what did God do? Angel stopped him. And then what did he do?
Showed him the lamb that was caught in the bush.
Yeah, looked over and there was the lamb in the bushes.
Look, camera.
Back to Hebrews 11. By faith, Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that received the promise offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Verse 19 gives you the answer. Accounting that God was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. He said, God promised me he's going to have nothing. That's going to be my seed. Something's going to happen. He's either going to raise him from the dead, or I ain't going to kill him, or whatever. But he obeyed God. Man, if he told me that, what would I do? Huh? I mean, we ain't been asked to do what these guys have been asked to do. But you see, when we read it and study it and learn what God has done, we have faith and trust and confidence in Him, not in me. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cast out devils. Who's doing that? Me? No. Christ in me. And I've seen all of that, by the way. Cast out devils. Jesus.
Do not believe have been condemned already.
That's right.
You're not going to hear Satan saying that. The devil's going to preach one half of the gospel
Right.
and not the other half. I personally don't believe that there are going to be people who say, Lord, I preach the whole gospel in your name. I preach the truth, Lord. And he's going to say, I don't know you. Because y'all, a kingdom divided against itself can't stand. If Satan says you need to accept Jesus, or you're going to hell, man, he's working against himself. Right?
Right.
Did you want to say something?
You were reading in Luke, and then in Luke 13, one scripture, it scares me every time I read it. Verse 23, he says, then he was with the villages and everything. He says, then one said unto him, Lord, are they few that be saved? He said unto them, strive to enter into the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and not be able to. He didn't really answer the question there, but back in Matthew where you were reading, in verse 13, he says, enter you into the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because the straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, there be few that find it.
Exactly.
That scares the hell out of me right there.
Exactly. And it's funny because Satan's not very smart, y'all. We'll have atheists a lot of times tell us things like, you realize that Christianity is the majority, and people, there's more of these other religions than there are of Christians. It's like, that's what Jesus said. There's going to be few. There's not going to be that many.